Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. With that, I just want to say Shalom. I was going to hold y'all too long. Okay, we're going to hit y'all with some quick hitters. Hope y'all be edified through the will and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 41. And it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation, man. All right? Because we're contrary to popular belief, all right, the whole world, all right, is about to be tempted, all right, and taking the RFID microchip, man. Okay? The whole world is about to be tempted on whether either you take it, okay, or you get hauled off into a concentration camp. You see, you get hauled. You basically, they basically gonna make you disappear from the world, the so-called world, man. You know, but at the end all be all, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna have his elect back, or whatever the case may be, man. You know, even if we have to, you know, be persecuted, or whatever obstacle come, okay, whatever is our lot, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna have it to where what we endured, okay, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he said, he's not gonna put more on you than what you can bear. You see, so when we go through these things, and when our temptation come at the end of be all, if you have to be elect, the elect is not gonna fall into the hour of temptation. You see, but into the rest of the world that has no clue. All right, that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, they're gonna fall victim. Okay, to the ultimately, which is what the mark of the beast, right? This is the microchip, man. Okay, so that's what's coming. Okay, to the planet Earth. Okay, and it's gonna be ultimate. It's gonna be governed, all right, through Esau. But ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit, all right, on Esau to go ahead and come on down, all right, on the world. Okay, why? Because he know of what he had a short time, all right. So he has to come and uh, he has to come and, all right, try to upset prophecy, but it won't happen. So the scriptures say, well, you gotta watch and pray. You see, because part of that watching is watching current events, seeing what the war talk is about, see what these other nations are screaming about. Okay, watching the different things that happens in the world, see how these people act on the average daily basis. Okay, which you could just line it back up to the scriptures. Okay, because majority of the people in the world, okay, they're prideful, and they are arrogant, all right, and they're wicked, man. So when you go out into the world, all right, maybe going to work, or maybe you just going to the store, to a mall, or whatever, and you watch how these people act. They act crazy, man. All right. So these are the things you have to do. You have to watch and ultimately pray too, man, because You know, though we walk in the valley of the shadow of what? Death. Okay, we can't fear evil because at the end of the be all right, martial law is on a highly on the way. Okay, like we said, the hour of temptation. All right, Esau just coming down and trying to take you away from your families and trying to starve you out, and you know, ultimately, you know what I'm saying. If we got Yahweh Shem Shah, you know who could be against us, man? All right. The Lord said, "Well, don't fear him that kill the body, but you better fear him that could kill the body and the soul." All right. Which we know who can take his soul away. That's your Yahweh Shem Shah, the ultimate power. That ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. That's why you gotta hope and pray that Yahweh Shem Shah be with you and don't make your flesh become weak. All right, during the time of the hour of temptation. Okay, here it is. Either you take, you know, it's time to take the microchip. All right, they putting it on a full flesh, but then you know what the scriptures say, man. You know, that's why you gotta give your all and your power and pray. Okay, to Yahweh Shem Shai to get through the obstacles that's to come. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. See, you gotta have your mind, body, and soul dedicated to this word. All right. When all hell break loose and you see multiple people dying, you can't get weak. You gotta stay in the path. You gotta stay in the spirit. All right, and have it on the breastplate of righteousness. All right, not falling, man. All right, you want to hit that what straight gate. All right, because broad is the way. All right, to destruction. You don't wanna fall away. You don't wanna fall from Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, you wanna continue to keep fighting the good fight of what? Righteousness, of faith, of belief, endurance. All right, being a soldier, getting through it. Let's jump to verse 16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. All right, so when Esau come down, whatever Esau throw at you, you're gonna be able to get through it. Whatever the wicked come with, your mind frame is gonna be on who? Yahweh Shem Shah, the truth. All right, getting through the hard times. All right, when death, mournings, and pains and sorrows happen in the world, you gotta pray that Yahweh Shem Shah get us through it. and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? This word, man. All right, yeah, we're gonna have physical, we're gonna have swords, but that's not until, until we get into the kingdom of heaven, man. But right now we relying on faith, man. Okay, the weapons of our warfare is not carnal. All right, we don't need weaponry. All right, we got this word, man. We got this truth. That's all that matters. We got Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Can't nobody do nothing when they get it. Can't nobody do nothing about it. All right. And it says, I'm gonna read it again, verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation. That helmet is known as protection. All right. And the sword of the Spirit. All right. Which is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So this word, all right, it is our helmet, our sword, all right, which is what, also aka what, protection. Verse 18, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. So when you pray, you're supposed to always be in the Spirit. But understanding like what David said, well, he trying to want his enemies to become his footstool. You want to see his enemies fall. All right, we want to see how about Yahushua rule. We want to see Yahushua rule, as you should say. We want to see Yahushua rule in righteousness, and we follow behind in order. And then ultimately the whole world will be what? Happy again. The birds, the dogs, the animals, the people. You see? Scriptures say what? When the righteous and authority people rejoice. When the wicked and their rule, what? People mourn. Right now, the wicked is in rulership. You got people that's poor, don't have much, all right, mourning. When the righteous become in authority, then the people gonna be happy. The heathen's gonna be happy. But it says, "I'm watching there unto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints." So when we watching and we praying, and we do it for us first and foremost, and the elect, for the elect's sake, man. All right, the days shall be shortened too. So hey, we about to get out of here. We ain't got long. Keep believing, regardless of people here for up there. Giving our praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the honor selves, the apostles, the great millstone. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom.